Hi everyone, this is Ravi Singh, Assistant Professor at International School of Management. In this video lecture, we are going to discuss about warehousing. So, so let's see what are the topics which are going to discuss today. So the first thing that we are going to cover today is what warehousing means. Warehouse and warehousing. What is the meaning and concept of warehouse and warehousing? Then we will discuss about a typical warehouse layout, then some characteristics of ideal warehouse, and role of warehousing gaining competitive advantage. So warehouse is a process. Warehousing is a process, in fact, of keeping inwarding the goods, then storing it, and then retrieving it, then dispatching it when it is required. So this whole process is known as warehousing, and the warehouse is an entity which is used for doing all these activities. So in a layman language, you can consider warehouse as a godown where you can keep the items in safe till it is required for use. So this is warehouse, and the whole process is known as warehousing. Now the layout. So a typical warehouse layout is like at one point it is an entry point, and at the other point it is the exit point. It can be side by side if there is a space, and even if there is not separate entry and exit point, the same location is used for in entry and for dispatch. So this is a conceptual model in which inward and dispatch is shown separately. So once some consignment comes at your warehouse, it is known as material inward. Their inspection is done. Then there is a separate area for bulk storage. Bulk storage means storage at a larger quantity. Then there is one side, there can be a facility for rack and bin kind of system where small shelves are there, and on the small shelves small buckets which we call bin. So small buckets are there, and you store the small items in the bins. So rack and bin system, one side rack and bin system is there, and one side bulk storage system is there. Now, so this is the storing part. Then order picking section. So in the order picking section, the items, this order, while fulfilling the order, items need to be retrieved. So one section is there where order is picked for dispatching. Then once order items are picked as per the order, then packaging is done if required. So after packaging, it is again inspection, and then documentations are prepared, and then materials are sent for dispatch. So this is the typical warehouse layout. Now we are going to understand what are the characteristics of ideal warehouse. Number one, it should be conveniently located, means accessibility should be very easy. Layout and design should be proper as per the requirement. Now, availability of mechanical, electromechanical appliances for loading, unloading. If it is there, that it brings efficiency in the operation. For example of such appliances are cranes, forklift, trolleys, conveyor belt, etc. So it all depends on the requirement. Then, if required, cold storage or refrigeration facility must be there. Then protection, that is very important. So protection from everything, from theft, from damage, from rain, from heat, protection from everything, from environmental as well as human factors. Now, parking space must be there, round the clock security arrangement, uh, firefighting equipments, implementation of information technology. Today, in these days, all the warehouses, the modern warehouses have are IT enabled. So, a lot of things are done over the internet. Now we will discuss how warehouse play a vital role in gaining competitive advantage. So, okay, we have already discussed in the very opening sessions that competitive advantage, how we get competitive advantage. So, one is bringing down our cost, and another is improving our service. These are the two things which maximizes the customer satisfaction, or you can say maximizes the value, and the value brings satisfaction. So maximum utilization of the storage space, if this is done, then your overall cost of operation will come down. If your labor productivity is higher, cost of operation will come down. If we are utilizing all the assets, all the machineries, all the equipments to the fullest, then definitely our cost of operation will come down and we can increase our efficiency. So reduce material handling requirements. If material handling is not done very frequently on the same material, if handling is not required more than one or two, then you will save time and energy. And if it is a lot of if we are if some material is required to be handled many times, then time is going to be wasted, energy is going to be wasted, our resources are going to be wasted. So that needs to be minimized. So overall operating cost, so including administrative cost, salary, electricity, water, and all those we have. If we are minimizing or if we are optimizing, then overall cost of operation will come down. If we are increasing our inventory turnover, warehouse, that is a strong parameter to analyze the performance of a warehouse. If we are increasing the turnover of an inventory, our profitability will go up. So now the last thing is order fulfilling time. If we are able to reduce the order fulfilling time, we are going to serve our customers and we are bringing customer satisfaction. So this way we can get competitive advantage, and all these are important role where warehousing can play a very can be of vital importance. Now, so let's summarize the whole discussion of this lecture. So first we have understood what warehouse is and what warehousing is. So warehouse is a storage space, a storage location, it is storage building in which goods are stored, and the whole process of inwarding, storing, inspecting, keeping in the warehouse, and retrieving, dispatching, all these activities fall under warehousing. Then we discussed about the layout of the warehouse, in which one side is your bulk storage space, one side is your rack and bin system, then inward system, dispatch system, packaging system, inspection system. All these are there in a warehouse. And we also discussed about the characteristics of an ideal warehouse, where safety considerations should be taken care of, efficiency. The warehouse should be efficient. That should be taken care of. Wastage should be minimized. Material handling requirement should be minimized. So all these things we have discussed about. And one very important thing is the location. So location as well as the layout, that is very important. So ideal warehouse should be strategically located, as well as its layout should be as per the requirement. It should be safe and secure. it should be IT enabled. So all these are characteristics of an ideal warehouse. Then also we discussed about how warehouse can bring competitive advantage. So competitive advantage can come down by bringing down the overall cost of operation and improving the service. So if your location plays a vital role in improving your service, your order fulfilling time plays a vital role in improving the service, and the optimum utilization of all the resources which you are having will bring down your cost. So that's all for this lecture. Thank you very much.